Ladies, Sheik and Pat Powers here. Happy Thursday, ladies. Ladies, I feel a new spark in my life. Moving to a new town. For the last almost 2 years, I've been facing a lot of uncomfortable, uncertain spaces, questioning things. But the biggest things I realize is you can't question and worry and wonder in these seasons. We have to understand. I had to understand. Living in the ego, control, in the flesh does nothing for me. It's amazing when I finally put my foot down and I discovered what these experiences and shifts and changes did to me the last few years. I set myself free to have an even stronger connection to my body, mind, spirit, thoughts,
Ladies, let me tell you
womb.
something, right?
I'm more connected to my life.
You gotta defeat that inner critic. Stop thinking you don't measure up to what you're chasing after, or you don't think you have enough, or these thoughts in your head tell you don't take that step. Once you get to the root of those emotional blockages, because I'm a domestic violence survivor and I've always been very open in life, very free, very abundant, creative. I look at my life very openly. I don't have no constraints. But when domestic violence happened to me and I went through homelessness and experienced jail, understanding my mental illness, getting to the root of my own ways, I understand now, wait a minute. It's very powerful to not make excuses in these low seasons and allow these thoughts to defeat you from the dreams you once had. See, domestic violence required me to be very defeated. Because of the lingering effects of my homelessness trauma and domestic violence trauma, I have to every day diligently have an affirmations wellness journal session with myself, with my woman's Bible, with my affirmations, with myself, with my mind. Before my day starts, I already program myself to understand that it's going to go sideways. It's not going to go sideways. But whatever happens, it comes my way. I rewired my brain through all these traumatic things I've been going through prior to 2025. Getting to the root of everything. When you set yourself free, you're never a victim of life. You're always a victim of your own self because you put too much power on everybody else outside of yourself. This is why a lot of us think we have to get back at people, think we have to get the last word in. We don't. I've learned to live within my spirit. Ladies, I didn't even recognize myself. Letting the mind get to me, letting these inner critic thoughts get to me, questioning my confidence, my courage, my openness, my freeness, my openness to always taking on challenges, opportunities, not even questioning self. This is why you have to understand what these things do to you when you go through grief, loss, setbacks, when you go through delays, when you go through things that are very traumatic to the spirit. Domestic violence, emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental is a very traumatic journey to go through. There's a constant inner critic in your spirit. But if you know how to rewire your brain like I did, starting with the food, starting with affirmations, starting with meditating, journaling, becoming more aware of what I'm experiencing. So there is no